wow, 2023 really does seem to be the year of the Metroidvania, doesn't it? What's going on, my fellow Belmonts? The Mad Belmont here, and today I'm going to be going over every single Metroidvania game that is slated to come out this year. Now, I'm going to be giving a brief description of every single game here, mainly because there's so many for me to go through. There's 18 games here. 18 games. I'm going to be going through them in alphabetical order. And if there's any more that I have not covered here, if there's some that I missed, be sure to let me know in the comments. But let's get started. Alright, so the first game up on the docket is Nine Souls. This comes from Red Candle Games, and this game is a blend of Asian fantasy with futuristic cyberpunk. That's what this game is. It's very lore-rich. The art style looks to be very hand-drawn. It looks very cool. And basically, you play as a hero who is on a quest for revenge to kill 9 souls, who are basically powerful, tyrannical rulers of a deserted realm. Okay? This game looks very cool, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it. Next up on the docket is 9 Years of Shadows from developer Halberd Studios. This game is basically set in a world of darkness, and you fight to bring color back to this world. You also discover the story of Europa, a young warrior, and her ghostly childhood companion, Apino. This game, again, just like with 9 Souls, and I'm basically going to be saying this for every single game on this list, this game looks sick. It has a very unique premise to it, you know, and again, in a pretty saturated market like the Metroidvania is, you have to stand out, and this game right here is definitely doing that. So I am very much looking forward to 9 Years of Shadows. On to the next one. Up next is Awaken Astral Blade, where you weave your own story in a dark fairy tale. You play as a girl named Loretta, and you're traveling these mysterious ancient ruins, and then you get parasitized by an alien beast. Then you try to break through the fog and uncover the truth about yourself, about her fate. And is there any chance of survival in the darkest place? That's what you find out in this game from Dark Pigeon Games, and they also published the game. This game looks really cool. It looks kind of anime-ish from what I see here on the Steam page. Okay, and oh man, this game looks sick. Has like a really stylized art style. Okay, very clean, not pixelated whatsoever, but very clean, very anime style. Okay, so if you're looking for that, this game is definitely up your alley. Now, if you have a PC, there is a demo that you can download right now for this game. Okay, so you get a little bit of a taste of it before the game actually comes out. It is a Metroidvania. It is Souls-like. It has like a cyberpunk-y type of theme to it. Really cool looking game. Okay, so with that being said, let's move on to the next one. Next up, from the Game Kitchen, we have Blasphemous II, the sequel to the 2019 smash hit, which I'm actually playing through off camera right now. I am loving that game, and I am so excited for this sequel. It is unbelievable. So, this game is a very, it has like a very dark, gothic, religious type of feel in its art style and in its environments and stuff like that. Has a very Souls-like kind of vibe to it, and I definitely recommend playing the first game if you have not yet. Okay, I'm playing through it right now. I cannot stop. Okay, but if you have played this game, okay, if you have played Blasphemous 1 and you're looking forward to Blasphemous 2, let me know down in the comments below. Now, we don't have any information, okay? We just know that it is coming. It was announced last year at Gamescom whenever the Game Kitchen announced the Wounds of Eventide DLC. But as far as right now, we have no new information, but I will be making videos on it when information comes out for this game, so be looking forward to that. Okay, with that being said, let's go on to the next one. Next up, we have Biogun from developer Dapper Dog Digital, published by Raven Age Games. This game, you get injected into the microscopic world of a dog. You go inside of a dog and you're basically trying to save him from viral threats, and it's basically a side-scrolling shooter where you go and you kind of, I guess you would say, Osmosis Jones it, right? If you've ever seen Osmosis Jones, it's basically like that, but you're in the intestines of a dog, okay? It's a side-scrolling Metroidvania shooter. Definitely wears a little bit of that Metroid inspiration on its sleeve. Wink, wink, for those of you that like Metroid. Also, there is a demo for this as well, so if you have a PC and you have Steam, definitely check this game out. You get a little bit of a taste of it before it comes out. With that being said, let's move on to the next one. Alright, so the next one up is actually one of my most anticipated Metroidvanias coming out this year, and that is Biomorph from the lovely folks at Lucid Dream Studio, who are developing and publishing this game. This is a Souls-like Metroidvania game where you go through this really cool looking world, you fight monsters in a Souls-like fashion, and what's so cool about this game is you get to steal their shape and their powers. You get to morph into enemies that you kill. That is awesome. Okay, you solve puzzles, and you meet you meet some quirky-looking characters. You rebuild a city. You uncover the secrets of yourself and a sprawling fallen civilization in this game. If this game looks like it's your cup of tea, which it definitely is mine, that's why it's one of my most anticipated ones, definitely keep an eye out for this one. If you want to see me go into full detail on this game, I did do a video on it. A card should be popping up for that right about now. You can pause this video, go watch that, and then come back, okay? So, with that being said, let's move on to the next one. Next one up on the list is Crowsworn. In this Metroidvania from Mongoose Rodeo, who developed and published the game, you explore a dark world inhabited by men and monsters, and you lay waste to those monsters that stand in your way with a wide array of stylish combat maneuvers as you attempt to unravel the truth behind the curse of Firendal. This game literally looks like a DMC meets Bloodborne love child. I'm not even kidding you. I am not even kidding you. This game wears DMC and Bloodborne as inspirations on its fucking sleeve, and I cannot get enough of this. I want it now. I want it now. This is one of my most anticipated Metroidvanias. Like, look at this. You're seeing the trailer right now in the background. I want this. I want this. I want this. I want this. I want this now. Okay? So, with that being said, let's move on to the next one. Next up is Dark Light. This game is from Mirari & Co. I already did a video on this one, so if you want to see that one, a card should be popping up right now. Pause this video, go watch that one, and then come right back here for the rest of them, okay? Like you did with the Biomorph video. So, very quickly here, this game is a 2D cyberpunk Metroidvania where you go through these dark levels. It has this very cool cyberpunky feel to it, and you have this little drone that follows you around, and you do not see a damn thing until that drone sees it. So that is kind of unique, you know, for a Metroidvania. Okay, this game is already out on PC right now, so if you have a PC, go play it. Okay, but the reason why I'm talking about it here in this video is because there is a console version that is in the works. Okay, Mirari & Co. announced that on Twitter. They are working on at least a PlayStation version. I don't know if they're working on any other consoles. I will definitely let you know if they are, but as of right now, it is only on PlayStation. And I will have a trailer for that, for this game in the background here, and I will have a link to their tweet announcing the console version in the description below. So with that being said, let's move on to the next one. Next up, we got Doomblade, a game from Muro Studios and Iceberg Interactive, who developed and published this title respectively. This game is set to release in Q2 of this year, and in this game you play as Gloom Girl, who you are seeing in the trailer right now. Kind of gives off a vibe from a certain other game, if you know what I mean, and we're going to be talking about the sequel to that game here in just a little bit. But anyway, so I love the art style here, I love the combat, it looks sick, it looks fluid. I'm watching the trailer right now on the Steam page for it. Definitely gives off this kind of dark, mysterious, kind of has a little bit of cyberpunkish, but it's kind of hard to place. It's definitely hand-drawn, though. It is a hand-drawn art style. Looks very nice. I like the colors, how vibrant they are. So definitely look out for this game in Q2 of this year. If any more information comes out for this game, I will definitely make a video on it. But yeah, so with that being said, let's move on to the next one. Next up, we have Volunteer the Ascension from developer Winter Crew and publisher CMD Studios. In this game, you unravel the secrets of the past to save the future. You battle corrupt gods, hunt dangerous beasts, and explore a vast open world teeming with new friends and new threats. In this epic fantasy, bring balance to a crumbling world, all in classic hand-drawn 2D animation, which, as you can see from the trailer here in the background, looks incredible. Colors look vibrant, they pop. It definitely has a very cool looking style to it, so be on the lookout for this one if you like, you know, more fantasy-themed Metroidvanias. This is definitely one to look out for. So, with that being said, let's move on to the next one. Next up, we got Gestalt, Steam, and Cinder from developer Metamorphosis Games and publisher Fireshine Games. This game is inspired by 16 and 32-bit classics. I definitely see a little bit of that there, okay? I see it in this trailer here that I'm watching on Steam. Gestalt, Steam, and Cinder fuses tight 2D platforming and exhilarating combat with an engrossing, twist-laden narrative and a stunningly handcrafted steampunk world. Not just that, but it gives off like a steampunk western type of vibe, okay? Definitely gives off, if you've ever played SteamWorld Dig, it gives off that kind of steampunky western vibe, but without the unique art style of that game. You know, you have more, human-looking characters in this game, so I'm definitely excited for this game. It looks crazy. It looks crazy good. So, and I like me a good narrative in my Metroidvanias, so definitely looking forward to this. Be on the lookout for it. With that being said, let's move on to the next one. Next one up is the Big Daddy, the one that you probably clicked on this video for, judging by the thumbnail. And that is Hollow Knight Silksong, the sequel to the smash hit game Hollow Knight from Team Cherry, who published and developed this game as well as the first game. This one was, it has been announced for years, okay? It has been announced for years. I think it started out as like a DLC to Hollow Knight, but it actually went and just became its own game and a sequel to that game. Now, this game, like I said, it's been announced for years, but last year at an Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase, it got announced that it finally had a release window for this year. So this game, man, I cannot wait to play this game. I'm playing through Hollow Knight as well as Blasphemous right now off camera, and yeah, I just cannot wait for this game. I cannot. I want it now. I want it now. Obviously, I cannot get it now, but I want it now, okay? So, let me know if you're excited for this game down in the comments below. With that being said, let's move on to the next one. Next up is Vanguard, In this game from Cool Tapper Studios, who developed and published this game, you explore an open world with Metroidvania mechanics, different biomes, secret items, guns, dungeons, and bosses. Make friends and meet gorgeous places. So, this game looks really cool. It looks like a 2D kind of an art style, okay? Definitely getting some, if I had to just place a guess right off the bat as to what type of vibes it's giving me like Valiant Hearts vibes in its art style. Okay, it's this 2D run and gun. It's another shooter Metroidvania. Okay, definitely something you don't see too often here in this subgenre. So yeah, it looks really cool. Right now, it does have a demo on Steam, so if you have a PC and you want to get a taste of this game, download the demo. Otherwise, you will have to wait. It says here on Steam that the release date is May of this year, okay? If that changes, or if we get the exact date, I will be sure to make a video on it just to let you all know, okay? With that being said, let's move on to the next one, shall we? Remember when I said about Biogun that it wore a little bit of a Metroid inspiration on its sleeve? Well, this next one here, Rebel Transmute from Ebentor Games, wears that Metroid inspiration proudly on its sleeve. You can see that shit from a mile away. It's so loud and proud. This game is... It looks incredible. It does. It looks incredible. Battle your way through a living planet in Rebel Transmute, a sprawling 2D action exploration epic. Embody Moon Makono as you explore, reprogram your abilities, duel twisted sci-fi experiments, rebel against colonizers, and search for your long-lost mother. This game right here, this game, like I said, definitely wears a Metroid inspiration all over its sleeve. It lets you know it, and it is proud of it. This game, it looks incredible. I cannot wait to play this because I do like me some Metroid, so the fact that this one definitely looks like it wears that proudly, yeah, I cannot wait to play this. So, the release date is TBA right now on Steam, but it is apparently set to release this year. That's why it's in this video. If anything changes on that, I will be sure to do a video to let you know. That being said, let's move on to the next one. Next up, we have the last case of Benedict Fox. In this game, from Plot Twist and Rogue Games Inc., the developer and publisher respectively, you take on the last case of Benedict Fox and dive into a twisted world of secret organizations, forbidden rituals, and cold-blooded murders. You explore the memories of deceased victims as you search for clues and fight demons in this fantastical Lovecraftian Metroidvania. Yes, you heard that right. This is a Metroidvania with a HP Lovecraftian theme, and I am here for it. I love Lovecraft, okay? I have always been fascinated by Lovecraft stuff. Obviously, if you ever see me on Twitter gush about Bloodborne, okay? That one has Lovecraft written all over it. So, naturally, I am very drawn to this game, which is coming out sometime this year. I do not know exactly when, but when I find that out, again, just like I've said before in this video, I will make a video specifically about said news, okay? So, keep an eye out for this one. Keep an eye out for this one, folks, okay? With that being said, let's move on to the next one. Next up, we have The Last Faith from developer Kumi Souls Games and publisher PlayStack. This game, according to the Steam description, is a unholy alliance of Metroidvania and Souls-like. It thrives on merciless and precise combat with a huge range of custom executions to perform. The wicked and blessed will be judged the same. Let nothing stand in your way. This game has a huge gothic theme to it. Okay, you are seeing the trailer in the background right now. This game looks incredible. Okay, it's coming out on on PC and on console, okay, on the PlayStation family of consoles. I do not know if it's coming to Xbox or not, but I will definitely be sure to insert up here if it is or not, or if I found anything on it or not. But yeah, so the release date is sometime this year. It's still to be announced, but when the time comes and when they finally do give us a exact release date for it, I will be sure to make a video informing you all, okay? So with that being said, let's move on to the next one. Next up, we have The Siege and the Sandbox, a 2D stealth Metroidvania with parkour platforming from developer Cardboard Sword and publisher Plyon? I probably butchered that, but anyway, in this game, like I said, it's a 2D stealth Metroidvania with parkour platforming. That's definitely a unique concept right there, okay, for the subgenre. So if you're a stealth fan and you've been into Metroidvanias, but you've always wanted to see what stealth would be like here, this definitely seems to be right up your alley. You explore the majestic palace and ancient prisons of a kingdom under siege, don the mantle of the legendary Sandfox as you venture into the ruins below and discover the true threat from a sand-born evil. This game looks really cool. I like the art style. I like the fact that it's a stealth game, which is definitely, I don't think I've ever seen that in this subgenre before. So really, really cool. One of my most highly anticipated Metroidvanias of this year. Okay, it is slated to come out sometime this year. I have no idea when, but when that information comes out, I'll be sure to let y'all know. With that being said, let's move on to the next one. Last but certainly not least is Vernal Edge, a 2D action-packed Metroidvania featuring an intense combat system from Hello Penguin Team LLC and PID Games. This game has some very, very tight platforming, and it also has a powerful story of rivalry, revenge, and growth. This game definitely, it looks like it's another one of those hand-drawn 2D art styles, okay, which I love to see. You know, hand-drawn art is always good. Definitely looks to have a little bit of that, you know, 16 to 32-bit goodness thrown in there too. So yeah, love to see that. This game definitely sounds appealing to me. And now it is slated to come out this year. Okay, sometime this year. We do not know anything about it, and there is a demo though on Steam right now for this game. So if you have a PC and you want to get a taste of the game before it comes out, definitely go download that demo over on Steam. Okay. So those 18 games that I showed you right there basically sums up why I feel that this year is the year of the Metroidvania. We've got 18 Metroidvanias that are slated to come out this year, all of which have their own art style, their own gameplay style, they have their own identity, okay? They may have similar elements, like, you know, there's a few that have Souls-like elements, and there's a couple that were, you know, side-scrolling shooter Metroidvanias, but for the most part, they have their own identity, their own style, okay? So, that is why I feel that this year is the year of the Metroidvania, and I feel like a lot more people are going to get into the genre, the subgenre, this year, is because there's different games for different types of styles. Okay, there's something that appeals for pretty much anybody this year. So, what do you guys think? Do you think I'm crazy or not? Let me know in the comments below. Also, in the comments, let me know what games you are looking forward to out of these 18 that I showcased here. Okay, I have another video that's in the works where I go through my top 5 or 6 out of these games that I'm looking forward to, that I'm the most hyped for. Okay, so be on the lookout for that one. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. It really helps me out a lot. Share it around as well. And remember, my fellow Belmonts, have fun on the hunt. I'll see you in the next one.